y'all, it's Amber from Heartfully Stitched. I am so excited to share the tutorial for the Becca Shrug. Whether you're cozying up on the couch or having a night out, the Becca Shrug is the perfect addition to your ensemble. This shrug-like cardigan comfortably drapes over your shoulders like a warm hug. Elegantly classic style and simple construction make an easy weekend project with gorgeous results that you'll be excited to show off. Enjoy the options for a fitted look or an oversized fit to complement your style. This tutorial is written for size medium. I am making the fitted shrug without sleeves. You can click the link in the description to download the full crochet pattern and follow along to your desired size. For this tutorial, you will need a 5.5mm hook, number 4 worsted weight yarn, measuring tape, scissors, darning needle, and at least 2 stitch markers. For row 1, we will make a foundation single crochet of 89 stitches. Once we have completed our chains, we will turn for the next row. For row 2, we will chain 1. Make a double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet into the same stitch. Chain 2, and skip the next 3 stitches. Single crochet into the next stitch. Chain 2, and skip the next 3 stitches. We will work a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet into the same stitch. This is the first shell made. We will continue the stitch pattern by chaining 2, skipping the next 3 stitches, and single crocheting into the next stitch. Chain 2, skip the next 3 stitches, and work a shell into the next stitch. We will repeat this stitch pattern across. We will end the row with a chain 2, skip 3, double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet into the last stitch. We will turn our work. For row 3, we will chain 1 and single crochet into the same stitch. Single crochet into the chain 1 space. Chain 3. Yarn over and insert your hook into the next single crochet stitch. Pull up a loop. Yarn over and insert your hook into the same stitch. Pull up a loop again, yarn over, and pull through all loops on your hook. This makes the first cluster stitch. Chain 3 and skip the next chain 2 in the first double crochet of the shell. Single crochet into the chain 1 space. Chain 1 and single crochet into the next chain 1 space. We will continue the stitch pattern by chaining 3, making a cluster into the next single crochet stitch, chain 3, skip the chain 2 in the first double crochet of the shell, single crochet into the chain 1 space, chain 1, and single crochet into the chain 1 space. We will end the row with a chain 3 and single crochet into the chain 1 space and single crochet into the last stitch. Turn your work. For row 4, we will chain 1 and double crochet, chain 1 and double crochet into the same stitch. Chain 2 and single crochet in the top of the next cluster. Chain 2 and shell into the next chain 1 space. We will continue the stitch pattern by chaining 2 and single crochet into the top of the cluster, chain 2 and shell into the next chain 1 space. We will end the row with a chain 2, double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet into the last stitch. Turn your work. For row 5, we will repeat rows 3 and 4 28 more times. You should have a total of 60 rows for size medium. For row 6, we will chain 1 and single crochet into the same stitch. Single crochet into the next double crochet. Single crochet into each chain 2. Single crochet into the next single crochet. Single crochet into each chain 2. Skip the next chain 1 space and single crochet into the next double crochet. Skip the next chain 1 space and single crochet into the next double crochet. We will repeat the stitch pattern of single crocheting into each of the chain 2s, single crochet into the next single crochet, single crochet into the next 2 chains, single crochet into the next double crochet, skip the next chain 1 space and single crochet into the next double crochet. Skip the next chain 1 space and single crochet into the next double crochet. Ending the row with a single crochet in each chain 2, single crochet in the next double crochet, skip the chain 1 space and single crochet into the last double crochet. Fasten off at the end of the row. You should have 89 single crochets. For the assembly, lay your piece on a flat surface with the first row at the bottom and your last row at the top. To create the shrug shape, fold each of the 4 corners inward so that they form a triangle shape. Once the basic shape is made, we will measure from the outer corner inward approximately 4 inches. Place a stitch marker. We should have a remaining opening of 6 to 7 inches for the armholes. Starting from the outer corner, we will begin seaming, stopping at both of the stitch markers. To begin the border, we will have the right side of the shrug facing us. We will attach the yarn to either of the seamed sides. For round 1, we will chain 1 and double crochet into the same stitch. We will double crochet into each stitch around. Ending the row with a slip stitch into the first stitch. For row 2, we will chain 1 and make a front post double crochet. To do this, we will yarn over and insert your hook from the back of the post. Yarn over and pull up a loop. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. Yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. For a back post, we will insert our hook from the back in front of the post. Pull up a loop. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. We will repeat making the front post double crochet and back post double crochet around. We will end the round with a slip stitch around the post of the first stitch. For round 3, we will repeat round 2 13 more times. Once you've completed your repeats, you can fasten off after the last round. For the cuffs on both of the sleeves, we will repeat the same instructions as we did for the border for a total of 4 rounds. Fasten off after the last round. Once you are complete, you can weave in any remaining ends. And that's it. You finished your Becca Shrug. I hope you enjoyed wearing yours as much as I enjoy wearing mine. Thank you so much for supporting my designs and following along. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial for the Becca Shrug. If you would like to see more crochet pattern tutorials, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. To stay up to date on new pattern releases, crochet tester calls, and more, be sure to hit the notification bell and check out the links in the description to find me on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and Etsy.